Hey guys, so I'm back over here off of Blue River Road, and I did a little recon back in here with the dog yesterday. I've always seen this interesting rock formation from 95th Street, this little overpass we're by, also referred to as Bannister Road. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to access this or get a look in here, but here I am. Beautiful morning, a little chilly. I was planning to ride the bike down here because there's a lot to see back in here. There's a few road closure areas that you can only access by foot or bike. Just gonna take a peek around. Hopefully there's nothing shady going on back in here. There was some kids out here yesterday on their dirt bikes, cruising around. This thing, crazy. I'm not gonna dig in too deep today, guys, but I will at some point. Interesting color change. Look at those lines. Look how perfect those lines are. Is that natural? There's a little trail that goes back up in there. There's trails all throughout here. Got my bum gloves on today. My most favorite gloves in the realm. Had them for over 10 years. Nothing lasts that long anymore. There's an interesting little, I guess maybe what they would tell you is shale This layer right here. And this thing's probably, oh, I don't even know how high up. 40 feet. We're gonna check out a few more things over here. Head back to the truck. Figure I might as well show you guys the construction of this bridge. I'm not sure when this is said to have been built. But pretty interesting. Kind of Art Deco style. What's this say? Well, there you go, 1931. They put it right on there for you. This thing is a masterpiece. Might as well walk all the way through since I've gone this far. Like some super thick, oh, let me get you backed out, square rebar in here. Not sure, this looks like it's been cut out. I don't know why. And there's these massive blocks right here. They might be newer. Done a few short videos down in here before, and my aim is to, not sure what's going on back in here. You know, wait for the leaves and stuff to fall down and get a better view. I mean, I don't know if you can see up in there. Just destruction everywhere in here. And I've showed you guys a little bit of this ancient wall before. We're gonna check it out again. Oh wow, look at this. I was not expecting this. There's a freaking brick in here. Already. How did it get in here? I mean, there ain't no moving that. Check this out. There's another one. Looks just destroyed. Wow. There's some remains of brick. I gotta look in here a little more. Wanted to try to pull this one out of here. Oh, here it comes. I'm gonna take this with me and we're gonna get a close look at it at home, but here's the other one. Look at this wall, guys. An interesting looking crack in this one. Sorry, I'm trying to carry this stupid brick now. This thing's so far gone, I was not expecting to find any bricks in it at all. Look at these. Massive. I am super pumped. And then, okay, I showed you guys this last time. And most of you know the deal. But, so these look like solid stones here. Except what the hell's going on there? Meltolithic blocks, and then slowly they start turning into what look like normal, size stone blocks, I guess. You can see the joint lines. There's two different tiers going on here. Look at this little tree just trying to make it. Must be extremely difficult to grow on top of ruins. Just getting you guys some views. And this thing goes on forever. Look at this. What's this pipe doing running out of the side of this hill? I mean, what are we talking about? There's some more pipe. Oop, sorry guys, I'm tripping over ruins. And then it starts to get really interesting right here, guys. I saw this last time I was here. Set my bricks down. I mean, look at this wall. But so it splits off here. And then, what do we got going on? Look at this, guys. What is the deal here? Doesn't go anywhere, unfortunately. Or currently it doesn't. I'm sure it did at one point. Whew. Crazy. I've got a flashlight in the truck, but what would be the point of this, guys? Unless they filled it in. I'm almost certain that they did. Sorry, gotta make sure I still got my keys. Got some more stuff going on up here. I got my flashlight in the truck, but it's probably not even worth. I mean, you can see good enough. Not seeing any remains. Well, that was kind of a bust. Let me get resituated here and I'll be right back. All right, I'm gonna walk up here and check these so-called stones out. This is so steep, it's incredible. Look at this. You can see the mortar. What's that doing here? It's actually curved. Check this out. I don't know if you can, yeah. Look at that, guys. What is going on? That looks kind of curved too. Oh, this is really steep. Holy shit. I don't know how else to say it, but wow. Look at this place. There's another wall. Whew. Check it out, guys. What's a brick doing out here? Look at this. This is incredible. All in here, guys. All right, we're still rolling. Look at this. This is structure right here. Ooh, my heart is pounding. Look at this. I'm blown away, guys. Absolutely. There's a brick right there. Look at this. Sorry, I'm trying. Wow. All right. That looks old. All right, I'm gonna make my way back down the hill. Look at this. Some clothing and shit up here. Let's go this way. Look, more ruins. This path goes right to the street. Perfect. Another wall buried. Like this used to be a drive or something. Driveway maybe. Alright guys, we're gonna continue looking at this wall for a minute. And it keeps on going. All in this hill. Looks like another brick. It's got some red color to it. Oh. Oh, check this out. There's a little drain that goes under the street here. This guy. Then the wall is either missing or buried. In some areas, and then continues Or, you know, if it's not being consumed by trees. Man. And then here's that path that I walked down. You know, I always have a little bit of doubts before each exploration, and it always works out awesome, knock on wood, but so far, I cannot even imagine how much stuff there is to see in these woods, guys. But we're definitely gonna investigate it to the best of our ability. Just a few random chunks laying around here. Have some interesting stuff going on. Looks like a mortar line or joint line in between whatever the heck's going on with this. Try to show you guys how high this hill is. The sun's trying to poke its way up over. Yeah, of course now we've got clouds, but I was seeing a little bit of light. Well, you saw the beginning of this, hopefully. That big cliff. This is the road closure area, or one of them. There are two sections that are closed. We're going to be investigating back in here with the bicycle at some point. Got just piles of rubble all around here. Something interesting that I noticed. Looks like there's a sidewalk or something coming down here, which makes absolutely 0 sense. Not sure where this trail goes. Interesting. Oh, the sidewalk continues. How bizarre. I guess they decide to cut a new path instead of, you know, keeping up on the sidewalk here. Obviously, a lot of this has been dumped, but who's to say it's not ruins? Anyways, what is a rock? I don't know. have as much luck as the boys up in the Northeast as far as stamps go. Wow, look at this. I think that's coming with me. How does a brick get like that, guys? Interesting. All right, so the main point of this was checking out a few little areas up the street here. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here and I'll be right back, guys. We are at Grandview Road and 91st. There's some very interesting stuff going on. Noticed this yesterday as well. Hopefully a car doesn't come. It's a really steep hill here. Look at this, guys. It's got those funky faux joint lines in it that we see everywhere. I guess, you know, if they can't tell you it's natural or man-made, they gotta make it one way or the other. I think there's an arch down in there. But it curves around this road here. Probably 20 feet high at least. And I really want to get down in there. You can see some of those faux joints under the ivy. Tried to make it look like it was built like this, but in actuality, or in my opinion, it's been destroyed. What's going on the other side here? Oh my goodness, look at this! Holy cow! You don't want to fall off of here or drive your car off of here. Unbelievable. Wow. Oops, sorry guys. Hell, even trying to get in there, that's super steep. Crazy. Wind's picking up. I mean, this whole place is ruins. Look at this. I saw a trail back over here. Let's see if I can find it. I apologize for the wind noise. This looks like as good a place as any. Looked like there was a wall up here. Oh wow, look at this. Just a big chunk sitting here. Oh, there's the trail. Wow. Just a piece of structure. Look at this tree. I don't think he made it. I'm gonna follow this trail for just a minute. I'm not gonna get too carried away today. There's plenty to look at in here, and I don't think any of this is going away. They can't hide all the evidence. As I'm standing on a piece right here. Whoa. The wind's trying to blow me off of this hill. There's another, looks like another tier of wall up in here. I'm not gonna go up there today. I don't know if you can see that. And the trail splits off right here. Look at this, all along the hill here. I mean, that looks like a big clump of mortar. Ooh. All right. I mainly just wanted to look at that bridge type structure. I'm gonna try to climb my butt in there at some point. I'm thinking there's an arch in there. Of course, one of the issues around here is everything is private property, 2-lane roads, nowhere to park, hills and winding roads, so you don't really want to park. But look at this. I mean, what is going on there? Crazy. sun's trying to come out. There's an older looking home right here with the meatball going on. Looking like just about everything we've been looking at today. But we will continue, and at the end of this street is where we were looking at that massive curved wall. Look at this thing. And another private property on the very top of this massive wall I'm about to show you, which is in a spot I was just talking about where there is nowhere to park. Oh, look at that. Wow. There's another chunk of brick, etc. laying just randomly about. Of course, you know, I made my way all the way around here, and now I got some guy coming up on my ass. Just to try to get this for you guys. Well, I'm gonna have to make another round. Oh, what do you know? There's a truck here now. Look at this wall. Crazy. So one of the bricks I meant to bring with me, I left behind, so now I'm on a mission to go get my brick. The only reason I really wanted it, it doesn't have a stamp on it or anything, but it looks like it's cooked out from the inside. So I wanted to examine it up close. Got a few artifacts. Puppy gonna be okay for just a minute. I meant to show you guys, or give you a little view real quick. Getting blasted by the wind. do not believe to be old. It's got some reinforcement, and there's joints on the old world stuff. It's all one seamless piece. But check this out. Old canal. There's no sidewalk over here, so I'm gonna try to make it fast. You can see too in the craftsmanship or lack thereof